Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me for another Buyback Rummage episode. Done a few of these and I've gotten some good feedback, so I'm going to do another Rummage today through this little box of Buyback cards picked up over the years on Tom C. In some cases probably quite a while back that have kind of yet to be processed. We hit this box last time and pulled some really big names out of there, like a Cal Ripken Jr. and other Hall of Famers. So figured we'd go back to the well today. And joining us to bring us a little luck in our rummage, we have this great Mike Morgan buyback that I got from Dan over at Old Sarge Collects, who is a relative of Morgan. So that is just awesome to have that in the collection now. And then the Don Mossy 1960 Topps issue, which I found a Topps Heritage buyback of on eBay recently for like $3. Had to add that Ears Mossy to the collection. So a couple nice buybacks there, and hopefully we can pull some others out of this box to join them. And we start here with a very good pitcher, and not a guy you hear talked about often, but Sonny Siebert on the 1967 Topps release, a Heritage box topper buyback. Really, really cool. You can see the year 67 here, and then 2016, which was the year of the Heritage set that this was issued in. So really cool box topper of the Indians hurler there. Love those Heritage buybacks, just like that Don Mossy. And speaking of which, here's another one, this time from 1964 Topps, Paul Toth, pitcher for the Cubs. And a little bit off topic, but if anyone knows what stadium this is in the background, I would love to hear in the comments. I do not recognize that, or I can't name it, but I'd love to know what stadium that is. So 2013 Topps Heritage buyback box topper featuring a 64 Topps Paul Toth. So a couple straight Heritage cards to start off the rummage today. And here's a cool team card. Love these. Pirates 1973 Topps. Got the Pirates flag in the background here, the Gulf logo. Pirates 72. Of course, this photo being taken the year prior. Man, those are just really, really neat. And I guess I don't know if I can see him on this video, but Clemente should be on this card, I would think. Maybe in the back row towards the left there. I'm not entirely positive, but great team card either way. There's the records from the 72 season. And this is from the 2015 Topps original buyback program. So this would have been an insert in 2015 Topps Update Baseball. All right, next up, we got another 2015 Topps original. And how about a 59 Sammy White? Tons of snow going on this one. A little bit beat up, but obviously I was drawn to this one because I'm a Red Sox fan. In addition to being a buyback fan, I love the 59 set as well. Like, look at that glorious green. Just a cool card. You have the old Red Sox logo there. Beautiful stuff. Here's the back. So all vintage so far with those first four cards. Nothing newer than 1980 yet. We're going to continue the vintage trend with this Hal Breeden of the Montreal Expos. Great card there. I just love 75 Topps. This one is like wildly off center. I feel like I say this every time I do one of these rummages, but condition really doesn't matter with these. Like, they're just difficult to find, so you just take what you can get. So nice 75 Hal Breeden there. So we're getting a tour of the 50s, 60s, and 70s so far. And here we go, finally moving into the 1980s. Why not get another decade represented? How about Julio Valdez, shortstop for the Boston Red Sox. Undoubtedly, this was purchased just because I'm a Red Sox fan, kind of same as the Sammy White. This is from the 2016 buyback program, 65th anniversary stamp. And I do also love the 83 Topps set. I think it's the my personal favorite Topps set of the 1980s as far as flagship baseball goes. And so that's a nice Valdez card there. Not really pulling the big Hall of Fame names that we did the last time we hit this box, but some cool buybacks nonetheless. There's a Clay Dalrymple, and he looks to be at the same stadium as that Paul Toth that I showed earlier, so that's really taunting me now. So hopefully somebody can come through in the comments there, but Clay Dalrymple, catcher for the Phillies. Just a classic baseball pose there. That is 1964 Topps at its best. I love that set with the right photo, and that is certainly an example of that. Let's see if we can get a big name here. And somewhat. I mean, famous enough that he had book and movie done about him, but Jim Piersall for the Washington Senators. He was, of course, a longtime Boston Red Sox player as well. This is his 1963 Topps issue, purchased, bought back, and stamped for the 2015 Topps original buyback program. So really cool there. Love 63 Topps, and of course its tie to, or similarities to 1983 Topps, which would come 2 decades later. Kind of cool that we pulled both of those designs in the same buyback rummage today. It's a cool Piersall card. He'll be a strong candidate for the franken-set when I get around to evaluating these. Here's another 64 Philly. The manager in this case, Gene Mauch. Great card. I love the manager cards. I wish we still got those in flagship Topps here in the present day. Look at that corner. That thing has seen better days, but cool card nonetheless. The 6-minute mark here, so we'll pull for a little bit longer. Kind of on rapid fire today. There's another Red Sox buyback, Jim Willoughby. Pitcher on the 77 Topps design, one that we have yet to see in today's rummage. Big fan of 77 Topps. I love that kind of pennant for the position. Don't really know much about Jim Willoughby, if I'm being honest, but love the Red Sox uniforms from that era. Will we pull a Hall of Famer today? It's looking unlikely. How about a Rick Rennick? Say that 10 times fast. For the Minnesota Twins. Of course, this is the 1970 Topps set, and it's a recognizable Topps Heritage 50th anniversary buyback. I'll tell you, I have a lot of these from over the years, so it's pretty amazing to think that there was only one of these in a hobby box, yet I have probably hundreds of them in my buyback collection. So a lot of hobby boxes of Topps Heritage represented in box topper format in my buyback PC. Let's go middle section of the box. Love this action photo here. Fran Healy. Look at that shot for the Royals on the 74 Topps release from the 2015 Topps buyback program. And is that Thurman Munson sliding in? I might be wrong about that, but regardless, what a cool image. Love that. The layout is perfect. I mean, that is a card that is made for the horizontal layout. Cool stuff there. Next up, another Heritage buyback, Ken Hunt. And man, it's escaping me at the moment. He's for the Washington Senators here. I want to say he was either a Hollywood actor or like related to a Hollywood actor. I don't know why that's stuck in my mind for some reason with Ken Hunt, but don't typically love capless photos. I wish he was wearing a Senator's hat here, but I get it. And he is sporting a Wally Moon-like unibrow there. So that's a strong unibrow game on that Ken Hunt. Good smile too. So I like that buyback. Go in the right portion of the box. Another Heritage box topper buyback. Let me get this little sheet of paper out of here. Tim Cullen for the Senators on the 68 Topps set. And of course, the star of the show here is that amazing All-Star Rookie trophy that Topps was using in the latter half of the 60s there, or really, I guess, most of the 60s. But great card. Love those burlap borders. Tim looks happy to be on a baseball card, and I'm happy to have another Heritage buyback. Next up, we got another Heritage buyback and a 59 green Red Sox card, which is actually the second one of today's rummage. Looks like this marker is on the penny sleeve, not the card. But Frank Sullivan, pitcher for the Red Sox. Very awkward, tilted photo, almost dizzying. So not one of the better 59 Topps cards in the set, in my opinion, but it's just hard for me to turn down any of these buybacks, especially from the 1950s and especially featuring Boston Red Sox players. So easy choice there. And let's do one more card to complete the rummage. Final card for today, Jorge Orta on the 75 Topps design for the Chicago White Sox with those very questionable powder blue and red uniforms. Second baseman, another tilted photo. You can see the horizon. It's not exactly straight in the background there, but Cool shot. Love the uniform and the popped collar to go along with the batting helmet there. 75 Jorge Orta. And that's going to conclude today's rummage. No Hall of Famers, but I think we saw some cool stuff anyway, and don't really want to go much longer than 10 minutes. So we're going to cap it there. Definitely appreciate your time, and I'll be back very soon. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy the hobby and take care.